It's time to watch the skies, travelers. This is Jewelsmith playing Skyrim Special Edition as Zephyr Silvertongue, the Imperial Nightingale. Let me take off my hood, which is something I rarely do, and show you my face. I have Tedryn Sarah with me as a follower. And we are going to be heading to Kynesgrove to meet up with Delphine. We are in the middle of doing the main quest line. I waited until level 53 to finally go to High Hrothgar and Bleak Falls Barrow and bring dragons back to Skyrim and discover that I'm Dragonborn. And Delphine asked me to meet her in Kynesgrove so we can find out more about why dragons are returning to Skyrim. Let's check our stream status and let me get into the live chat room with you. Here we are. Stream status is good. Excellent. I'll be streaming for the next couple of hours until 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, let's put my hood back on, because that puts my armor rating up to 578. Which is somewhere around the armor cap, for what it's worth. Let's go. I've lightened my load, recharged my bow and sword, and I should be all ready to go. Oh, right, I still have transmute in my hand. I was doing a little bit of gold and silver transmutation just before I started streaming to make jewelry and increase my smithing skill. That's a fast and easy way to get your smithing up and make money in the process. You mine iron ore or buy iron ore, there's some right there. Holy crud. And then transmute it into silver and gold. If you've got a bunch of gems like I do, then you can turn it into jewelry at a forge and get your smithing skill up. I think my smithing skill is up to 93 at this point. Not that I'm interested in making my own armor. Oop, wrong button. There we go. But I like being able to improve my weapons and armor and improve Tedryn's weapons and armor. I have a little headcanon that Stenvar is from Kynesgrove.
Wait, something's wrong.
What? Oh, hey, Delphine.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
A dragon is attacking Kynesgrove?
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out. Hurry, it's late.
And Tedryn's just bored. He's just humming a little tune. Come on, Tedryn, we'll be seeing some action in a minute. Ooh, what's that? It looks like a mine. Is that Alduin?
Lord,
I think it is.
Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
Cool. I don't know, I think I've only ever done this once before, and it was like 4 or 5 years ago. Because in my other playthroughs, I don't usually bother too much with the main quest line. Oh, is he gonna land on my head?
Sahloknir, Zil Grotova Ulsa. Sled.
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
I'm glad that I'm fighting.
Yeah, I love you too, Tedryn. Shh, 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 shh. Tedryn, there's dragons right there. Holy crap.
Sahloknir, Kalimir. Folosai Dovakin. Zuu, Korav Nid.
Oh, they know I'm here. They said Dovahkiin. Uh-oh.
You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance. To dare take for yourself the name of Dova.
Hey, I didn't take it. I mean, I do take a lot of things, but I didn't take that. It was given to me. Awesome. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to... Oh man, I don't have it in here. There it is. Scroll of Conjure Storm Atronach. Because Storm Atronachs are pretty good against dragons. I guess I can grab my bow.
I am Sahloknir. Hear my voice and despair.
Am I hitting him? Oh, there we go. Well, gee, that wasn't so hard.
Wait, something's happening. That's above. So you really are.
Whoosh! What a rush.
It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
Heck yeah, it's true. Oh, there you are. But look at her face. She's like, no! Hey,
I owe you
Delphine.
some answers, don't I?
I think you
Go
do.
ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Who are you and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
Okay. What do you know about the dragons coming back?
Not a thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before, that one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that attacked Helgen when Ulfric escaped from the Imperials.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
The Blades, who are they?
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though.
Yeah, ever since you
For the last
failed.
200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do.
Oh.
But we never found one, until now.
Oh my gosh, that kind of puts things in a different perspective. I never thought of this before. Exactly. Like in Oblivion, they fail to protect the Emperor, the last Septim, and he gets assassinated, and that's the end of the Septim dynasty, started by Tiber Septim, aka Talos, who united the Empire together. And so the Blades have been looking for the next Dragonborn, but you see, get it, I'm the next Dragonborn. But does that imply that I should also be the next Emperor? See, that's what I think. That's what I'd been thinking, was that with Dragonborn powers...
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's
Yeah,
behind the dragons.
like I said, in my headcanon, I imagine that I'm an unknown descendant of the Septim dynasty, and that's why I have the powers. But just being Dragonborn in general, if she's saying the blades serve the Dragonborn to protect them, well, they always serve the emperors of the Empire of Cyrodiil. So I don't know. It seems like it kind of implies I should be the next emperor of Cyrodiil. Okay. Remind me, who are the Thalmor?
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion.
Okay.
The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back.
Right.
There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else.
I don't think it is them,
The Empire
though.
had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Well, you make a strong case, Delphine, but I'm pretty sure that when we read the dossiers in the Thalmor Embassy, they're going to be just as confused by the return of dragons as we are. I could be wrong, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so why are the Thalmor after you?
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
Okay, so we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor Embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor Embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together.
Okay.
Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Watch the skies. Ooh, Delphine's secret door key added. Alright, thanks, Delphine. Oh, we're starting diplomatic immunity. Okay. Meet Delphine in Riverwood. Let's loot Sahloknir. Dragon bones, dragon scales. We can store those in my recently purchased orphan hovel, Breeze home. Okay. And there's where the dragon came out. Why am I hearing a weird noise? I'm hearing a weird hissing noise. Anyway, as I was saying, I have this strange little headcanon that Kynesgrove is the hometown for Stenvar. I married Stenvar in my first playthrough and ran around with him quite a bit. Was rather fond of him. I very carefully deliberated before choosing a Mr. Dovahkiin. But at the time that I finally decided upon him and married him, the Dragonborn DLC hadn't come out yet. So I was running around with Stenvar for a while. Quite a while. And then when the Dragonborn DLC came out, and we went to Solstheim, man, Solstheim was brutal to him, and he just couldn't keep up. He kept getting killed, and I'd have to keep reloading. What's in Steam Scorched Mine? Let's go check that out. Anyway, so then that's when I started hanging out with Tedryn. I sent Stenvar... Oh, Malachite. I sent Stenvar back to Proudspire Manor in Solitude. And hired Tedryn to follow me around.
Becoming a miner. Didn't want to spend the rest of my days cracking rocks.
Okay, well, alright. I'm gonna mine anyway, because sometimes I find jewels. And I like having jewels. Because I am Jewel Smith. No, they're good for making expensive jewelry, and that's the deal with the way smithing works. I know I've said this several times, but it just seems to be a persistent Skyrim-related, would you call it an urban myth if it's related to Skyrim? A persistent Skyrim myth that you can get your smithing up fast by grinding out iron daggers, but really I think that's a waste of, ooh, this looks like a skill book. That's a waste of time. Enchanting increase, that's nice. Ooh, it says take and not steal, so I think I will. Anyway, because when the game first came out, you would increase... What the hell is that? Oh, it's a rope. You would increase smithing based on the number of items that you made, I guess. So it didn't matter whether you made Daedric armor or iron daggers, your smithing would go up the same regardless. So people would just grind out iron daggers. But then they put out a patch or an update or whatever that changed that to make it more like other skills, where it goes up based on the value of what you're making. So your smithing skill is going to go up faster if you're making valuable items. So like if I'm making a gold diamond necklace or ring, I think the necklaces are worth 1,200, the rings are worth 900. That's going to get me there a whole lot faster than making daggers that are only worth 10. So that's one reason why I like having jewels, because they help me create valuable jewelry that gets my smithing up a lot faster. Alright, now somebody had told me, I can't remember if it was one of you guys that's watching right now, I'm pretty sure. One of my viewers said I could equip the pickaxe and attack. Well, it gave me one malachite ore. Okay. That worked. What about over here? Oh, it gave me a flawless emerald too. Okay. So you can do it that way. I don't know if it's necessarily any faster. It just doesn't include the little mining animation. Okay.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling.
Ooh, there's some in here.
My last person was killed.
Oh, maybe it is faster if I just swing it faster. Okay. Alright. Plus it doesn't give you that weird... Like if you're crouched and then you try to mine something and then you come out of the mining animation, you'll still be crouched, but it won't say you're crouched, and you have to like toggle the button a few times for it to go back to normal. So, but doing it that way where the... How I'm doing it right now with the pickaxe equipped doesn't seem to mess up the toggling. I don't know. I haven't tried it in stealth though. Is there any more around here I can whack? Keep whacking and whacking and whacking. Isn't that a song in Fallout 4? Butcher Pete. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. If we can. Ooh, it was me. Okay, sorry, Adidas Assassin. Hey, Coosbane, how you doing? Alright, let's see. Can I make some ore? Now, Adidas Assassin was telling me the other day that I'm saying his name wrong, and I was like, dude, you're tripping. But here's the thing that I figured out. I'm going to ask a question. Are you in another country? Because I think what it is that Americans say Adidas. I don't know why. I don't know why we say it like that. But that's the way it's said in our commercials and stuff. Because, like, I asked a few of my friends, I'm like, am I tripping, or is it Adidas? And they're like, yeah, it's Adidas. And I said, well, no, not in Europe, it's not, because it's a German company. And I looked it up, and they say it different, which, you know, it's their company, so they're saying it the right way. We're saying it the wrong way. But I don't think Americans realize that. It's kind of like how we spell color without a U, right?
An outsider. No reason to stop in Kynesgrove. Keep moving.
You know, we just do things weird here. That's what we do. Dravinia, the stone weaver.
Morrowind used to be a lovely place.
Ooh, she can train alteration magic.
I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
Well, you were just telling me to get lost a minute ago, and now you're like, oh, okay. I see. Money talks, bullshit walks. Is that the way it works, Dravinia? Alright, I've already used up all my training. But maybe I can come back to her later. That's good to know. Not that I use a lot of alteration, but that's the thing is, once you get your skills up to 100, like my archery skill is 100, it's not going to help my character level up anymore. So I need to train and or use other skills to get my character to continue leveling up.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems calm.
Alright, so what the hell am I supposed to be doing right now? Diplomatic immunity. Meet Delphine back in Riverwood. Okay, let's go drop off the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller up at High Hrothgar. Which, speaking of things that Skyrim is based on, Hrothgar was a Danish king, I think, in oldie, centuries-old real-world history. And I think he was also mentioned in Beowulf, if I remember correctly. So yeah, they named it High Hrothgar, but Hrothgar is not a word they made up. That's a historical and literary personage. Alright, hey dudes. Hey Greybeards.
You've retrieved the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
Yes, I have.
Well done. You have now passed all the trials.
Awesome.
Come with me.
What do I get?
It is time for us to recognize you formally.
Do I get a sweet roll?
Dragonborn.
We'll work for sweet rolls. Oh, it's an initiation.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push.
Okay.
Da.
Da. I thought it meant yes.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Okay.
Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da.
Okay. Give me your da, Wolfgar. Ooh, I got a trophy. Words of power.
Dragonborn, we would speak to you.
Alright, we'll go then.
Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Oh, there's all four of you there. Hey, children, you should stand aside, sweetheart. Oh no, this chanting seems kind of weird to me. If you guys bring out a goat, I'm gonna get really mad. Oh, isn't this what they sing in that song? Okay, I can't move around. I'm trying to move around. Okay, finally I can move.
Tasted the voice of the Greybeards.
Ooh, what have I tasted?
Passed through unscathed.
Okay.
High Hrothgar is open to you.
Alright. What does that mean? That means I can raid the fridge? Hey, did that... Are you just gonna go back to praying? Okay, thanks. Where's the bathroom? I need to shower. Is it in here? I don't think these dudes take a shower.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent.
Ooh, this is gonna be important
My
later.
last patron was killed trying to tackle an entire
If we end up
fort.
doing season unending, which I think we will, because I think I'm going to end up doing the main quest line before. Excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to walk through your prayer. I think we're going to do the main quest line before I do the Civil War. So I'm pretty sure we're going to end up doing season unending. It's a quest not everybody gets to do. It's where you have to have a temporary peace treaty so that you can handle the dragon problems. So you got to put the war on hold. So you got to gather everyone together. Oh, I'm going to take that. Potion of health. I'm going to take that too. I'm going to take this lavender. Tedryn likes lavender, don't you? Hey. Anyway. It's a I'm going to jump through here and knock down the pot. Yep. Sorry, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. It was like that when I got here. Ooh. Nom 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 nom. Alright, so what's next on the agenda? Dragonborn. Oh, right. Yeah, I got confronted by cultists out on Solstheim. But I think that for role-playing reasons, diplomatic immunity is probably the most pressing issue that we have going on right now. I think we need to find out what's going on with the dragons and whatnot. Hey, Crystal McAllister. Sorry, I'm just checking. Well, I'm not paying attention to the chat room. Oh my gosh, you guys are just going on, and I'm not paying any attention. Coosbane says, I'm just peachy. Good. Coosbane says, about being heir to the throne, I found a mod that lets you marry Elisif. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same one you're talking about, but I've heard of a mod that lets you marry either Ulfric or Elisif. So depending on which side you join, or, well, I guess if you join the Stormcloaks, you can marry either one of them, or if you join the Imperials, you can marry Elisif and become High King, and then, like, drive out the Thalmor. That's what the mod does. I had a friend who played it. She said it was really cool. But yeah, well, the thing is I had heard that Elisif was supposed to be a marriage candidate, like it's in the programming of the game. She was also supposed to be an assassination target too, I think, in the game programming, but for whatever reason they didn't flip those switches and they didn't include it in the finished game. Edidas Assassin says, I'm from Tamriel. There you go. Okay, that's cool. Me too. Oh, what's that? Is that Whiterun? Oh my gosh. So usually we're down in Whiterun looking way up here at High Hrothgar. And now we're at High Hrothgar looking down at Whiterun. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so diplomatic immunity. We gotta meet Delphine back in Riverwood. Got it. Let's go. Yeah, Coosbane says Elisif the Fair is the Jarl of Hafengar and the widow of High King Torrig. Yeah. Crystal said that was some powerful breath. I hope they brushed their teeth. I don't think they were. I don't think there are toothbrushes in Skyrim. You know, there weren't toothbrushes. Uh-oh. What's going on here? What's happening? Alvor, don't get killed. Alvor got killed in one of my games. Oh no, what's he doing? What's happening? Why is everybody running around acting crazy? Uh-oh. Nope, they all just went back to...
Peaceful.
Tedryn, no it doesn't.
If I had to settle in
Oh my
Skyrim,
god.
this might be
Everybody
the
was
place.
running around being crazy. For a second there. Did you see it? Am I... Because we came in and they were like running around going, oh my god, no, or whatever. What happened? He was aiming his bow over here somewhere. Oh, Hi. Thief? What are you doing here, thief? Holy crap, I didn't know thieves showed up in Riverwood. I thought they only showed up in Riften.
Now.
But you're right there, dude.
Enough!
That sounded like Bellathor's voice actor, which is sort of funny because Bellathor's voice actor is the original voice of the thief character in the Thief video games. Why are you even in Riverwood? That's so weird. I don't think I've ever, in my 1,000 hours of playing this game, seen a thief show up anywhere except in Riften. Get him! Get him! I mean, I should defend him because he's one of my thieves, but what, did you just drown yourself in the river, dude? And the other day I was in Riften, and I'm not even kidding, like 3 thieves showed up at the same time. I'd never seen that many thieves. Oh my god, he got an arrow right through the hood. I'd never seen that many thieves in Riften at one time. So maybe it's just me. Maybe everywhere I go, I'm like inspiring thieves. I'm inspiring thieves everywhere. Run away, dude. You can do it. You can do it. Don't just hide. Run. 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 Tedryn, don't. Just leave him. He's one of my... Oh my god. What's floating in the water? Are those dead cultists? Oh my god, for real? The dead cultists are just doing little whitewater rafting down the river. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm just gonna collect the arrows. Ooh, what's that down there? Is that a spider? There's a spider over there. You gonna get killed by this? I gotta follow this dude because he's gonna have some kind of gems or something on him. The wolves are gonna get him. Are they gonna try to get me? I'm fighting with a pickaxe. Oh, that's awesome. I know some people who play this game with nothing but a wooden sword. There's these little toy wooden swords that are added by Hearthfire. Here, let's put that on. And some people, for fun, to make the game difficult, will... Okay, so you're not gonna get... Alright, well run! Run away! Anyway, to make the game difficult, they'll play with the wooden sword. And go completely naked with no armor on or anything. Hi, Piter! I gotta get my one-handed up. Here, hit me. Oh, no, I already killed him. That was easy. I was gonna let him whack on my shield to get my blocking up, too. Alright, enough of this. I know, I'm kind of in a mood today. I'm just doing a lot of farting around. No, I'm enjoying the game. That's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying the game. I like Skyrim. This is the fun of it. Just enjoying the beautiful scenery. Chasing flaming thieves. Watching corpses, whitewater raft down the river. That's what Skyrim's all about. Okay, say it, Tedryn. Say it. Riverwood looks peaceful. As there's like screaming, blazing thieves running through the center of town. Riverwood looks peaceful. Alright. Let me see. Let me catch up on these. Oh, I started this. Right. Toothbrushes. We were talking about toothbrushes in Skyrim. I was reading an article the other day talking about the history of dental care. And that toothbrushes were kind of not a thing until... I can't remember which war it was. World War I or World War II. One of the wars, they started issuing toothbrushes to all the soldiers as like standard issue stuff. And then they became popular with everyone else. Not that there weren't toothbrushes before then. Because I think somebody had invented toothbrushes, you know, ages ago, but like their widespread use. It used to be that people, like in Victorian times and stuff, people in Western civilization would clean their teeth with rags. They'd basically wipe their teeth with an old rag.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor Embassy.
Oh, yeah? You're not coming?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention.
Okay.
But they don't know you at all yet.
I think they do, but okay. What's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor Embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party.
Huh,
Meet
what?
me at the Solitude
Sorry.
stables after
I've been
you
totally
arrange
ignoring her, and I've been reading you guys
Any
live
questions?
chat. It's really cool. Talk about Assassin's Creed and Elisif and... Okay. Adidas Assassin says So the assassin says assassinating Elisif would have been awesome. And Coosbane says, no, I have my eye on her. Yeah, I think, well, either way, I guess, the option of, you know, that's kind of what this game's all about, the option of choosing how you deal with different people. Who's this contact of yours? How am I going to get into the party? Once I'm in, then what? Okay, who's this contact of yours?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you.
Like
But
me?
He hates the Thalmor at least
What are
as
you
much
trying to
as I do.
say?
He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about.
Ooh.
Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
Uh-huh. And how am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the
Yeah,
first.
Garrett. That was his name. Garrett from Thief. And the Thieves Guild have similar outfits, Adidas Assassin says. Yeah, I think they do. Well, I don't know. I didn't play the original Thief games, but I played the one that came out recently, which was not voiced by Bellator's voice actor. I can't remember the guy's name who... Russell something? Maybe? Steven Russell? Is that his name? He's going to be voicing Corvo, or he does voice Corvo in Dishonored 2, which I think is hilarious because he was the one voicing... Garrett in the original Thief games, but he didn't voice Garrett in the Thief game that just came out a couple of years ago, the little reboot that they did that I was talking about the other day that I kind of enjoyed but also kind of sucked because I only got about 12 hours of gameplay out of it. Once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts.
I can't remember. No, I think I paid $12 to rent it and then played it for like maybe 16 hours or something like that. Anyway, not much. Not like Skyrim or Fallout or one of those where you get like hundreds of hours of gameplay out of it. Alright, I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Be careful.
Sure. Okay, thanks, Delphine. Blah, 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 blah. I wasn't paying any attention to you, Delphine. I was reading the comments. Qsbane says, sure, covert action. I'm only Thane in 9 regions. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she says, I don't think they know you yet. I'm like Dragonborn and Head. Where else am I Thane? I'm Thane in Riften, right? Whatever. I think this quest is one of those things they expect people to do really early in the game. I'm gonna take those just because. Yeah, they're worth a septum each. Not like I don't already have, what, 80,000 septums or some shit. Yeah. Okay. We're out. So we have to go to the Winking Skeever. Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. Come on, everybody. No? Alright. And we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied. In my second playthrough, I took Sven's side instead of Fendel's
Something you're
side.
still confused about?
No, Delphine, jeez, God, get out of my grill.
You're kind of...
And he was a decent follower.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles
Not a bad
and gold
singer.
he had made.
Yeah.
Yes?
But then he went
Okay,
quiet,
dude.
did Ragnar the Red when he met the
He looks way too much like some Santa Clauses I've seen in like second-rate malls.
Oh, talking
All right, I'm out. Let's go to the Winking Skeever.
I'm getting out of here.
What the heck? Is there more thieves? Did he come back? What a dumbass. Okay, I'm gonna let you keep your bowls and pots and whatnot. I don't care about dragons.
If I had to settle in Skyrim...
It says the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. I hope we don't lose the stream. If I disappear, I'll be back, okay? Let me check the stream status.
Dragon attack.
It says stream status bad. Alright, well maybe I'll stop and restart before I head out to... It's been dropping? Okay. Well, it started out good when I first got on here. I checked the status and it said good, but I guess it's kind of been degrading. I don't know why. It was doing that the other day. It started out bad, then got better, and now this started out good and it's getting worse. Alright, let's let me read the chat room a little bit. Adidas Assassin says the Egyptians originally came up with dental care and even chewing gum. Oh, that's interesting. Qsbane says, don't sit on Santa's lap. Yeah, exactly. Well, don't sit on his lap. I think you're referring to our mall Santa in there. Embry. There you go. Okay, seems to be clearing out. Well, it's because I'm not moving. I'll go back and check the status again. Nope, it still says bad. I'm just not moving, so it's not having to process a lot of information. Alright, so what I'll do is I'm gonna stop here. We've done Blade in the Dark. And now we're gonna go do Diplomatic Immunity. I will stop and then be back at 1 o'clock, because what I'll do is I'll quit the stream. I'll reset my modem just in case it's something on my end, and then I'll start streaming again at 1 o'clock, and I'll stream from 1 to 2, and we'll go do Diplomatic Immunity. Hope you come back and join me. We'll see you in a little bit.